Each month, Piedmont Unitarian Universalist Church of Charlotte and Salisbury, North Carolina, donates half of its weekly offering plate collection to a nonprofit group that works in an area of concern that we share. This month's partner, the North Carolina Environmental Justice Network, helps groups seeking to protect their communities from threats ranging from hog waste to air pollution. Co-director Rania Masri shares more.
Thank you so much for hosting me, and my apologies for not being there in person, but thank you for this time. North Carolina Environmental Justice Network is one of many organizations in North Carolina that works on environmental justice issues, but I'd like to take a step back first and talk about what actually is environmental justice. Using the most conservative definition out there, which is the Environmental Protection Agency's definition, environmental justice is, and I quote, "the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, color, national origin, or income, with respect to the development, implementation, and enforcement of environmental laws, regulations, and policies." So there's three avenues through this, three criteria. One is our environmental benefits being distributed equally across the state? Are environmental harms being distributed equally across the state? And fundamentally, are people across the state being informed about these decisions and being able to influence these decisions? So therefore, within that rubrics, of course, it's natural that given that we are in North Carolina, many of our primary issues have to do with the CAFOs, concentrated animal feeding operations throughout Eastern North Carolina. We also work with underbounded communities. These are communities that are moved out of city limits in one way or another. And we work to build up community abilities to do their own research. And we also do work on democracy because it is important for us to be influencing decision-making. So we, for example, are now working with 7 Directions of Service to work with their community to prevent the building of the largest gas station in the world that's being planned in Mebane, North Carolina. We also have developed something called Spidey Sensor, which allows community members to test air pollution on their own by gathering spider webs, particular kinds of spider webs. And also, given the genocide that's being implemented in our name as Americans and using American taxpayer dollars, we're also a very active member of the Raleigh to Palestine Assembly and other anti-war coalitions throughout the state of North Carolina. There's many ways for you to get involved in our environmental justice work. The simplest thing is just to go to Linktree, which is linktr.ee/NCEJN, and get in contact with us via our newsletter, via our Twitter page, or social media. Learn more about the activities that we're doing, and learn how you can become a stronger activist for environmental justice in the state of North Carolina. Thank you again for your time.